On today's episode of Inside the Lens, I get my shoes dirty and Nikki's gonna kill me. Hey everybody, welcome to episode 7 of Inside the Lens. I'm Jesse Martineau. Great to have you here again. On today's episode, I continue the vlog format and to go for another drive, this time to photograph a yard that is huge.
Blueberry pancake or regular pancake? Blueberry?
Hey Jackson.
Want some blueberries?
That's my morning. Now I need to go take some photos for a guy named Alex. You might have seen from my Snapchats because he's a part of the movie club. Movie club? What is it? Alright, let's go. Today, I don't care what Nikki says. I'm wearing these shoes. It's actually Nikki's birthday today. She turned 40. 40 years old. I'm not 40. In fact, I'm still only 35. These shoes have a sweet zipper because there's nothing worse than having to tie your shoes. I've never known more waste of a time. Now, Nikki is 40. Like I said, I'm 35. She robbed the cradle, but you know what? I'm really mature. I'm sure I have everything. Yep. It was love at first sight. Actually, she has red hair, and kind of love red hair. Lessons on guys. Sorry, ginger boys. So today, I am Wait. This is my friend's minivan. I had to borrow it today. That was on a CD. Now, first thing I'm noticing with his minivan versus mine, we have the same van, but he's got these sweet powered seats. Hey, everybody. I am going to do a photo shoot for some stuff. But it's Nikki's birthday. She turned 40 today. Now, it's Nikki's birthday, as I mentioned. So we're going to go out for dinner tonight and have a party tomorrow. I was born and raised on Vancouver Island, on the west coast of Canada, in a town called Duncan. Or Drunken Duncan, as the name kind of fit. Because, you know, a lot of people were drunken most of the time. I think some of my teachers were as well. All right, bye. That was Alex. That's who I'm going to take some photos for. He's a landscaper, I think. I don't really know what he does. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was born on Vancouver Island. So anyway, I lived there for a while, and then I met Nikki when I was 21. And then we were married like that year. When you know, you know. And I knew right away. So we got married, and then a few years went by, had our first kid, and then it was time to move to Alberta. Now, I remember saying that I was like never ever gonna move to Edmonton because that would be stupid. Growing up on the west coast of Canada, people you don't leave there typically. But I wanted to, and I can honestly say it was the best decision I'd ever made. And still one of the best.
Okay, so there's still a lot of work to do here.
Great.
So make sure these are just progress shots or whatever.
Right on.
do you want to take pictures of? Split rail fence we did?
Sure. Hey, Alex. What's up?
Oh, nothing.
Nice yard. Are my shoes gonna get dirty? Because Nicky will kill me.
No, just walk on
It is a nice weather.
Okay, so can you get a few quick photos and then...
See you guys. So we moved to Alberta, and it was, you know, it's scary. Like when you do something big like that. Nicky was 8 months pregnant with our second son. You know, you're not sure of what to do. So maybe today, like, understand this, is that sometimes taking that risk is the step you need to take. And you know, you hear about that a lot, like about risk and like how you need to take it and things like that, but we think about risk in terms of like, you know, doing something like jumping out of a plane, which is risky. But honestly, I think the decisions that you have to make in your life about like direction, especially when you have to lead a family, those risks are actually pretty scary. So like the risk of moving locations or switching careers. When I was 11 years old, my uncle had a video camera and all I did was just videotape everything. But really what started me on photography or wanting to take photographs was a cover of National Geographic. The Green-Eyed Girl. The Green-Eyed Girl is, you know, one of the most famous photos ever. And while I don't capture anything like that, I am starting to expand the photography world even into photographing people, as you can see here. And what I've really learned is that it's fun. It's actually really fun to do it. I hate it. I was so scared of photographing people. I really was. It was a risk. Why was it a risk? Because I wasn't super good at it, and I knew it. So there was a time that I really avoided it. Just because you're not the greatest at something, don't just stop. My friend's kid is in a soccer league and they were complaining because they had to go up to another tier, a tier up. And they wanted to play in the lower tier. Why? Because it was easier. They could win 7-1. When they played in the higher tier, they might lose. And you know what? We do that all the time. We do that constantly with stuff. We want to show just our best thing. And because of that, you can never venture beyond. It's so funny that we don't really want to risk. I used to hate risk. Like I hated doing anything that would put me in a position of failing. And that's what it boiled down to, is that I didn't want to fail. I didn't want to disappoint people. If you're afraid of disappointing people, you're not going to risk much. You're not going to venture into what you're really meant to do. So don't be afraid to risk. Don't be afraid to venture. Don't be afraid to try new things. You really need to discover if it's the way you need to go. How old are you, Nicky?
Too old.
There's other people in the back there. There's Rebecca. I can't see Alex. There's Alex. You saw him earlier today, actually. John, are you the fifth wheel here?
Yeah. I'm actually the ninth wheel.
Here we are at an unnamed establishment for Nicky's birthday. Right, Alex?
Right?
I think Alex should be a regular member, a guest, special guest on Inside the Lens. What do you think?
I would appreciate that very much.
John?
Yeah, good for Al.
He won't appreciate it. I'll bring Alex and Nathan.
That's Ben.
And then do this.
This 3-cheese butter is delicious.
I'm giving it to
Nicky's birthday. I'm done.
She makes me mugged.
That was a dumb idea.
You're a dumb idea, Jesse.
Don't hesitate. Go out there right now and start taking a risk. Put your work out there. Let people see it. Let people examine what you can do. Take the criticism with a grain of salt. Don't freak out if someone doesn't like it, but also listen to it because maybe they're telling you the truth. Unless you tell me to do anything, and then I'll just forget everything you said, and I don't even know why you're still here, to be honest. You can just keep coming back. Now it's time for the snap of the week. If you're not on Snapchat yet, how many times do I have to tell you? Hey, Nikki. What are you doing? It's Nikki's actual birthday party.
No, wait.
Here we are.
Was there.
Here we are. Party time. It's party time.
There were days that were pretty bad, but there's probably.
That was on tape. What do you think about that?
A black shirt.
There's Lindsay, the famous Lindsay Nelson.
Shirts, didn't you?
What are those? There's my wife on her bike that I bought her. She really wanted one. It came through, I guess. 40 years. She deserves it.
See you tomorrow.
See you later. Thanks for watching Inside the Lens, everybody. I'm Jesse Martineau. And remember, don't just capture moments, create them.